Goes to Frost on the fade. Wilson charging at the defence. Now back short side. All good hands in the end there. And now the pick and go from Nick White. Try Australia. Big shove from Australia, but Argentina strike it well. And Chocobares comes in on the angle. Mali's on the outside. He puts it out in front. It gets to the outside and into the hands of Bautista Delgui. That is a beauty from Los Pumas. See it. Takes his time before delivering it away, and now there's some space down the left for Cinti, who's weaving in and away. He clears it. Carreras, Argentina to the outside. Oh, they're cooking! What a score! Carreras for Los Pumas.
Absolutely electric there from Argentina. What a set play again. The ability to get down the edge.
As Australia look for their second try. Ikitau with some fast feet. Oh, he lays it off. It's a gorgeous pass for Sua Aliti, and Australia are in. And the German has to pull away. Ikitau, O'Connor, Jorgensen with a stop and go. Jorgensen, centre field, still there for the Wallabies. Round the corner they come. Sua Aliti skips to the outside, and now just goes himself. Big Sue is on the board for his second. Hanga Amosa. Tizano peels away. He's a metre short. Wilson's there now. He'll leave it at the back. It trickles through the legs to Nongor. Ikitau, there's no one there with him. He gets it away. The ball! They go all in and they hit the jackpot! Wallabies win in Townsville. Wallabies win in Townsville.
Joe Schmidt joins us on the panel now. Joe, thanks for chatting to us. Congratulations on the win. But my smartwatch gave me a relax reminder in the last few minutes of that game because my stress levels were too high. How was it for you in the coach's box?
Yeah, I'm just an enthusiastic supporter at that stage. And I like their process, their decision-making until at one stage Rabs was going to take the kick for touch. I wasn't really in support of that, so there was a little message went on there, but Harry had already changed the call anyway to just tap it, get close, and let's get closer.
I was sitting on the sideline, Joe, and you could see Harry Wilson. There was 3 or 4 penalties in a row, and he was looking up to the stand, looking to you, looking to the sideline, just taking his time. He didn't rush to the decision, which was quite important from the skipper.
Yeah, one of the reasons why is if you make an immediate decision and you're going for poles, then that starts the clock.
Yep.
So one of the things about doing it is just being a little bit calm, and then even if you are kicking for goal, then you can take that full quota of time.
Before the match, but we talked about what has this group learnt from South Africa. Another shared experience in coming back from a 22-0 down, winning the match, dealing with Cape Town, and now again you've seen this group control that match in the last 10 minutes. Got to say, it's one of the best mature performances we've seen for the Wallabies in a long time for that 10-minute period.
Yeah, I'm unhappy, Guga. That's killing me, right? I'd rather we didn't give them that big lead.
The first 70.
Yeah. But I'm massively proud of them, the way they stayed in the game, built their way back into the game. There's a couple of things there. We knew that Argentina, they're sharp with Chocobares, Cinti, Mateo Carreras, and on the other side, Delgui. And Carreras and Delgui, those 2 tries from a midfield scrum, we've got to defend better than that. And so that'll be a work on this week.
What did you make of that first half, and maybe the second half of the first half in particular? They went back-to-back tries very, very quickly. Was that just a matter of they were on top of you, not allowing the team to get into any sort of rhythm?
There was a fair bit of breeze up there, and we kind of felt that that was in their favour in the first half. So we didn't feel that we were 14 points off, but you know, the wind wasn't going to win it for us at the same time. So yeah, they strike really quickly. Got a really good attack coach with you know, Kenny Lynn, and obviously I know Felipe very well, and I got to say, you know, they took those 2 tries superbly.
Just explain to the Wallaby fans who are watching there at the moment that all your replacements that came on, the finishers that we call them now, Tate McDermott, Angus Bell, a lot of fans say, well, they're so good at the back end of the game, why don't you start them? But you seem to have a good flow with Nick White starting the game and other players, Taniela Tupou as well, starting that first 40.
Yeah, again with Whitey, he's a really good voice for us. And when you've got Tom Liner, very young, that's his 4th test start, just having Whitey to take some of the pressure off him is really important. And when you've got James O'Connor coming off the bench, real experience. Tate coming off the bench, he's an ex-Wallaby captain, and he still leads for us.
Yep.
So there's a bit of comfort in that, Tim, I think, but I don't think that Tate would still like to start, and James started well for us in South Africa, so it's still something we'll talk about in the early part of the week, and then make a decision later in the week and set the next crew up to start and finish.
Talk about later in the week, next week, right? Argentina, they've made you work for 86, 87 minutes today. What are you thinking about next week back in Sydney? Get to sit down, select the team again, think about what's going well.
Yeah, we'll have a look at what went well. We certainly know some things that didn't go well, and we'll just see what the recovery is of some players. We've got a little bit of a regeneration window. One of the small advantages of playing at this time of the day is that we get a little bit of a longer break now. Guys tend to sleep a little bit better. They're very hyped up for a game, so it takes a while to get to sleep. So when we were playing at 8 o'clock at night against the Lions, you know, 4 a.m, they might still be awake. So it's nice to have that at least.
Have the team got a chance to have a cold beer, though, this afternoon?
Yeah. Well, I don't know about the team, but the coach is certainly going to have one. Yeah.
Look, the team's earned it, but you and the coaching staff and all the support staff have definitely earned a beer after that stressful one. But you walk away with another win in this rugby championship and sitting pretty halfway through.
Yeah, and one thing I would like to do is shout out for the crowd. At the end of the game there, well, there's a lot of young people here, but the ones that aren't so young, they probably earned a beer as well. They gave us a really kind of voluminous support, and you know, I think it does make a difference in those pinch moments where you're trying to find a little bit more energy when it's been a hot and tiring battle.
Yeah, 20,000 plus here at Queensland Country Bank Stadium. Great to chat to you, Joe Schmidt. We'll let you go to that cold beer. Guarantee you the people in Townsville are having a cold beer.
Yeah.
Thanks for staying with us on 9 and Stan Sport. Tim Horan, Justin Harrison here. So too, Joseph Kuso-Suoliti. Joseph, you were great mates with Belly. You go back a long way. How thankful are you that he managed to get over the line and get the ball down 6 minutes into the red there?
Yeah, I played a lot of school footy with Belly, and he loves Australian rugby that much, and I think it means so much for him and his family, and he means so much to us as a playing group. So for him to get over the try line was a very special moment for him, his family, and for us boys too. We're very happy.
Joseph, 2 tries in the game, both in the second half. You didn't touch the ball a lot in the first half. They looked like they double-teamed you in the centres, but you understood then in the second half. You got a bit more quick ball, Tate McDermott getting some ball out wide to you, and then you started to get that space one-on-one.
Yeah, look, the first half was more of a defensive role for myself. I was just trying to get myself into the game. I think that's the biggest thing I'm trying to learn as a rugby player, is trying to get the ball in my hand as much as possible. I was just blessed that I got getting the right positions from the boys, giving it to me in the right areas of the field, and I was lucky enough to get over the line.
Mate, how does it feel when you're here in a newish environment in Townsville, mate? You know about growing the game and capturing hearts and minds. You look around the stadium now, your mum and dad are here as well. It's a pretty good feeling to wear a Wallaby jersey and win a test match.
Yeah, to play in a Wallabies jersey at home, Townsville. The crowd were really getting into it in the second half, and we're just, honestly, we're building. We're still getting better week by week, and it's just special. There's so much support around us as a Wallabies team, and a lot of Australians for cheering for us because we hear it, and we appreciate it.
How's your combination going with Leniki Tau? It's your 9th test match together there now. Takes a little while, that combination. How you feel it's going?
That's going great. We're just building. We're getting to know each other off the field a lot more, and I think just the things on the field are just starting to get there, but it's all part of a process. Look, it's just started something great.
The process is working. Another win under Joe Schmidt. Great to talk to you, Joseph. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I just want to say shout out to my family back in Samoa, my missus family and my family watching back home.